Hi, my name's Niall. I've been coming to Adelaide for 5 years now. I belong to the neighbourhood MC, and we looked at the prayer course over Zoom, so online, during the COVID restrictions. What was my perspective on prayer before going into the course? I think it was probably pretty similar to a lot of people. It was something I've done throughout my whole life. My dad was a minister, so I grew up kind of in a church background. It's something I've done my whole life. At times it could become a bit robotic, I guess, and at times it could be something that you kind of forget about a little bit, let's be honest, and you only go to when kind of it's needed, you feel, and it's not kind of, for me personally, it wasn't always kind of such an ingrained part of my life. So I was really excited before the course because I thought, this is a really good opportunity to kind of explore prayer in a little bit more detail. I think for me, what was really interesting on the course was it took the Lord's Prayer as a base and kind of worked its way through it, and we looked at it in more detail. And it's something, again, growing up in a church, or even if you don't grow up in a church and you just go to school in this country, you learn the Lord's Prayer, you say it all the time. But it was really interesting to just break it down and really think, what does each section mean? What was Jesus trying to tell us by using it? How can we use it almost as a springboard for our prayer life? And that was what was really interesting, using all these little sections and just going through it. And it kind of changed my perspective on it. It changed my ideas of when to pray. You can pray at any point. You can pray for anything. It doesn't have to be in need. It can just be in thanks. It can be just for anything, which is really cool. What was really useful about the course as well was the videos and the kind of conversations that were had in the videos were really informative. They were really relaxed, and they were really easy to watch. They took about 20 minutes, and we would just sit and watch them as an MC over Zoom, and it was really, really interesting. As I say, gave some really good ideas for springboards into your own prayer life. I've just become a bit more confident, I think, in praying, and it doesn't have to be for a specific reason, and I can just bring what I have to God at any point. I think, I'm not unique in the fact that it's been a difficult year. I've had times that have been really, really hard, and my natural reaction sometimes is to kind of just close up, and that's to my friends, to my family, but also to God as well. I think what the prayer course really taught me is that God wants to listen. He's there to listen at any point, in any way. You don't have to be, kneeling by your bed at the end of the day. You can do that if you want, but you don't have to do it. You can do it anyway. Loads of great tips on it. It's a really good resource. If you get the opportunity to kind of to be involved in the prayer course, it's really, really good. I'd really recommend it. It was great fun as well, and there wasn't too much pressure on it as well, which was really excellent.